This is a special Patreon Unlocked podcast episode. We're going to be recapping the Ultimatum South Africa episodes 1 and 2. And if you want to catch any more of these episodes, you can head on over to patreon.com/reality alert. It starts at only $5 a month. And for the next few weeks, we're going to be recapping those episodes. And there's a bunch of other great content out there. So come on over and check out patreon.com/reality alert. All right, let's head on over to the show. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert. And welcome to South Africa, Ben.
Woo!
I am learning so much about geography through Netflix's international content.
That's right. We're cultured now.
Yes.
Isn't that nice?
Sweden, Brazil, South Africa. Wow.
You just call us Carmen San Diego at this point.
I can't point them out on the map. Where are they all in China?
They're all in China. Yep.
Yes.
You got it. See?
Is that a country?
It is.
I don't know.
It's a province.
A province. Yes.
Yes.
Well, I know that they exist now.
That's right.
So it's good.
That's right. You've officially surpassed the average intelligence of an American. Congratulations.
Yeah, I think this is the biggest piece of media from South Africa since District 9, which came out like 5 years ago, right? That was like 5 years ago.
Just a couple years ago, I think.
Yeah, maybe like 2 years ago. District 9.
Yeah, did they do a District 10? I feel like they did a District
They must have.
I think they did.
Probably. Did they eat more cat food?
Neil Blomkamp.
Yeah, Neil Blomkamp. Wasn't District 9 nominated for like Best Picture or something?
Was it?
Was it?
I don't know. Now I feel like I'm doing a Cinematrix.
District 9, 2010 nominee Oscar Best Motion Picture of the Year.
Wow.
Yes.
Go ahead and give that an applause.
Yeah, let's do that. That's insane.
That's South Africa, baby.
I mean, I enjoyed watching it, but I wouldn't give it Best Picture nomination of the year.
It was all right. It was an all right movie.
I liked the cat food.
Yes.
Millions eating cat food.
Yeah.
What fun specificity.
That is fun.
Yes. Well, this is quite an interesting ultimatum we have going on here.
It is. It really is. It's the first two episodes were a little bit different, I thought, than some of the other ultimatums that we've covered. For me, the most jarring thing was that they were grouping in, like on these dates, on these early dates, they were doing like big groups, and then the X's were sometimes still paired with one another in those groups.
Yeah, and also
so you got to see the jealousy a lot more than usual.
And also, like, nothing happened. I think that was another big difference between the other ultimatums we've seen.
It was weird. Yeah. It was mostly just, like I said, it was just jealousy the whole first two episodes. It was just people being uncomfortable with their partner even talking to someone else.
Yeah, like big time. But we have been told that this season is very drama filled and that we had to cover it. So I'm assuming that this is the calm.
Right. People sent us death threats saying if we didn't cover it.
Yeah, I know.
Kill us.
We're not doing this on our own free will.
They said they'd District 9 our ass.
Oh my God.
I know.
I got my cat food on my side right here. I don't even have a cat.
I don't have a cat either, but I got a lot of cat food cans.
Yeah, I'm ready to start eating.
I'm ready to go.
The staple of South African cuisine, I heard.
Our listeners are nuts. They're crazy. But we love them.
We love them.
We love them. God bless.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how cray-cray this is going to get, because right now, but it's just a very weird episode structure. First of all, not a lot of lower thirds telling me who these people are the first episode.
Yeah.
Look at the cast list constantly while writing down what's happening, because I don't know who anyone is.
I'm not gonna lie, I spent pretty much the entire first episode pausing every 2 seconds trying to get the pronunciation right for each of their names because I really do care. I wanna get it right. I really do. It's just difficult when there's so many different dialects in South Africa, so they all pronounce it differently, the
Yeah.
same name. So
Uh,
it's tough, but
I
I
can't.
think we got it. I think. I don't
I
know.
don't think we got it. I
I
don't
don't
think we
think we
got it.
got it.
I
Here
don't think we got it. I can't
we
assure you guys that these pronunciations are going to be right. I think maybe by the end of these 5 weeks or 4
I
weeks
hope
recapping
so.
this, we'll have it down.
I hope so. By all means, if you think you are 100% correct, then correct us.
Yeah, send us some sound. Send us. You can call.
District 9 RS.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can call the voicemail at 1-804 Bad Boys.
Yes,
That's
that's a great idea.
1-804-223-2697, and you can pronounce everyone's name and you can correct us. You
That is a
can.
fantastic idea. Yeah.
You can. You can correct us.
And also, while you're at it, talk about your favorite district movie.
Yeah.
9 or 10.
Yeah,
And
just
your
let us know.
favorite D Antwoord album.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
These are the South African things we know about.
And also, if you know things about South Africa,
Oh,
leave
oh,
that in the voicemail too.
oh, vuvuzelas.
Is
Vuvuzelas.
that a band?
No, those were those horns that they played when the World Cup was in South Africa. Right, right, right. Am
Oh,
I making this up? Wasn't that in South Africa?
I don't
Was that in a
know.
different country? It's a blowing horn commonly used in soccer games. Do you remember when it was
Oh yeah, those like brr, brr, brr
yeah, they were like
things.
and everybody was really annoyed and you
Is
could
that
get
a
like
South Africa thing specifically?
well, it was when the World Cup was in South Africa. There were
Okay,
these long plastic tubes and like everybody in South Africa played them and people were annoyed watching World Cup games cuz like the noises were going the whole time.
interesting.
And you could get like the Vuvuzela app for your phone and annoy people. You know the Vuvuzela app.
That's
It was like
fun.
right when apps came out.
I love that.
Yeah, I wonder what year that was.
Here's a thing that I think I know about South Africa. They have penguins
They have penguins.
in the southernmost part on the southern coast. They
I
have
believe it. I
penguins?
believe it. That's cute.
Like Chile, you know how Chile has penguins too on
Oh,
the
they're so
southernmost.
cute. Oh my
They
god.
do, right?
African penguin, the Cape penguin or the South African penguin.
Yes, they're adorable, aren't they?
Aw,
Little
they're
babies.
so cute. Hopefully they'll go pet them in the show. They'll go on a date and they'll go pet the penguins.
That would be awesome. I
Yeah.
would really love that a lot.
Yeah.
I hope they do it.
All right, should we
Talk
attempt
about penguins more? Yeah.
yeah, should
I
we
think we
attempt to talk
should.
about this? All right, so we meet the hosts of the show, Hausa and Salamina. Did I pronounce that right? I don't know.
That's what I would have pronounced it. Yeah.
Okay. They've been married for 15 years, but started with Hausa issuing somewhat of an ultimatum. So we're getting a little Nick and Vanessa style here on the Ultimatum South Africa. Here we go.
I wanted to hear more details about their journey though. So this is
Yeah,
just
nobody was crying. Nobody was saying like, revealing a little too much, making things a little awkward. I could have used that.
I could have used if Salamina was, pressuring some of the contestants to have babies, that would have been nice, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
So we meet Tabi and Genesis here. Now they're both 27 and they've been together for 7 years. Now I feel like they've drastically been together longer than some of the other couples.
Big time. Yeah.
She says he should know by now. They were in varsity together, which is university, and he always used to stare at her. Creepy. And one day she asked him what he wanted. He asked for her number, and the rest is history.
Yeah, it's such a meet cute. Like he would be like in the tree in my backyard with binoculars, like looking through my window while I was getting changed. It's so cute.
Yeah, so when I rolled my window up and I said, "What do you want?"
Adorable.
Yeah. Genesis, his excuse is We've never heard this one before.
Yeah.
Never. New one. Finances.
Wow. That is fascinating.
But Genesis says he has the but Tommy says he has the money to buy anything he wants for himself, but he can't get married, you know?
Oh, I see. So he's got to double that salary to get Tabby whatever she wants.
Sure.
That's the thinking behind
That
it.
would be it. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He could be a trillionaire, and I'm sure it would be enough.
Hey, there's another South Africa thing. Speaking of trillionaire,
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Yes. I like that we talked about Elon Musk before Nelson Mandela. I like that that's what we talked about. We did.
Should we talk lithium mining? Get into it.
Yes. Wait, are the Hadids? No. It's just the no, they're not. They're like British or something, right? No, I made that up.
For what now?
Nothing. I'm talking on my ass right now.
Okay.
I'm trying to name celebrities that have some kind of connection to South Africa.
Gotcha. I mean, I don't think we're going to top the Penguins as the biggest celebrity. Elon Musk grinds his teeth every day thinking about it. The Penguins are always going to be big.
Did you say Grimes?
I said Grinds, but I should have said Grimes.
She's an honorary South African.
Why not?
Mm-hmm. So we have Kanya and Inkateko, we think?
Yes, I think it's Inkateko.
Okay. She's 34, he's 30. They've been together 1 year. Okay. But that's not that short compared to some of these people.
Compared to one of them, yeah.
She says Inkateko wasn't originally her type, but then was. She says if he is really into her, he needs to take her off the market. He says, how is he enough? But he says he knows he is enough, but he doesn't trust that she thinks he is enough.
Okay.
He's a thinker. He's
a thinker.
I just think what's going on here is that she really wants to get married, and he's like, we've only been together for a year, and also she's 34 and he's 30.
Yeah.
And there's probably other issues too. But
I think is definitely not interested in these first 2 episodes, at least, in any of the other men at all. No. Like, she just wants to get married, and she's just basically giving him this ultimatum to do it.
And he's like,
Yep. She actually, I really would believe, would move on if he didn't propose. I really think she would.
Yeah.
Those are the vibes I get.
Hausa leaves everyone with an old proverb. Love, like rain, does not choose the grass on which it falls.
Wow.
So, I mean, I guess you can't really choose who you
fall in love with.
Who you love.
Yeah. I like that they're pushing for the contestants to fall in love with other people. That's great.
Yeah. It's like you're going to love a sociopath, and you just have to go with it. You know,
you got to love them.
You pursue the sociopath. Okay. Ruth and Isaac, they're both 28. They've been together 2 years. Ruth thought she was ready until she saw or thought she was okay until she saw the other ladies. And now she's like, oh. Ruh-roh. She says what's working is that she loves Isaac. So that's working in their relationship.
Great.
I think that's good. It's not just like, they don't just like each other. I think that, it's not a like thing. She loves him.
That's great.
Like grass and rain.
I love grass.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. She's giving the ultimatum because she can't come to where he stays. She doesn't know who he stays with, and she can't meet his family members, and she can text, not call.
Yeah, that's pretty red. That's a big red flag right there.
Is this the first time we've had a mistress on the ultimatum?
It might be. Yeah.
Signs, you're the side piece. You're treated like one.
It really would be great if there was like multiple women on this season that were with Isaac, and then
Yeah,
they
when
only
they were
find
like,
out when they get there. Yeah,
like they're like looking at him and they're like, and he's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the
yeah.
fuck up. They pull him off to the side in like to a closet and you hear the hot mic. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here? But he says it's unfair that he's being put on the spot and that it's his culture. He just can't bring a woman home without them being his wife. Well, I think that if that is the issue, there's got to be a happy medium.
But why
Clearly.
not? Why the phone call thing then? I understand the bringing home thing. I can fathom that, but the
Maybe he lives at
maybe
home, and if they heard him on the phone with somebody, then they would know about her, and they would like disown him for going outside of marriage. I guess.
yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know. I'm very confused. I like want to be like a little sensitive to like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
culture stuff because I don't, but I also am like there
They're like
has to
very
be an there
religiously strict
like
about
there
that sort of
has to
thing.
be an in between because of the way she's feeling, and this just sounds like way OTT. You know, like
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
this is over the top.
it is very strict, extremely strict.
Like it, she just seems. It's like, come on, you would feel like the other woman. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah. Also, is there something to be said about the fact that this is the way it is in their relationship, and then also Isaac seems to be the most jealous person in these first 2 episodes?
Yeah,
Just saying.
and
I
then
don't
it's
know.
like, and it's
Is
like
there something there?
if your relationship is this way and then you're together for 2 years, like you probably should just be married.
Right. Yeah. It's pretty bizarre.
So we have Labo and Nola. He's 26, she's 34. She's 34. Wow. Okay. No, he's 34. Sorry. Together for 1.5 years. Very short relationships. I feel like we're getting.
Yeah.
Compared to like the American Ultimatum seasons.
Yeah, American, I feel like we're usually looking at 3 to 5 years, although we have had some 1-year people too.
Yeah.
But
They both love each other very much, but her issue is that his communication is poor and he's a huge flirt, which is very good for this type of show. He would love for her to stop all of her insecurities. She says he needs to change, though.
yeah.
So just change, bro.
Yeah. He calls random women babe too. This is an issue. It's not good.
No. Well, he's a flirt. Okay, it's who he is. So let's get into things. Tabi and Genesis, they have like their final night together or whatever.
I look like Michael Jackson. I look like Michael Jackson.
He really was just he was cosplaying as Michael Jackson. He was going to go to a convention. Tabi calls it correctly that Genesis is into Kanya. So yeah, they're kind of
That's interesting for a first impression based on what ends up happening. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think they're the only people that are open about who they're into, also. Everybody
Yeah.
else is like, I won't tell you. You'll go crazy. I don't trust you. I'm holding my cards close to my chest. We meet Courtney and Aiden. They're 27 and 29. They've been together 7 years, another long one. So I guess we have 2 7-year relationships.
Yeah.
I guess everything just is just different than the 6-month relationship. So they met at the beach, Courtney and Aiden, where they held arms, not hands. It's very specific. They didn't hold hands; they held
And
arms.
they skipped too. They trotted like horses. They trotted.
Yes. Were they at a brony convention?
I think they were.
Yeah. She is giving him the ultimatum because she wants to marry him. That's crazy reasoning here.
That's wild.
Nobody else has specified that they're giving the ultimatum because they want to get married.
It's so weird.
Everyone else is mad at the other person. She just wants to get married. It's like I won't give him an ultimatum because they're a fucking dick. And she's like, I love him. I want to get married. That's why I'm giving the ultimatum. He hasn't proposed yet because he's afraid of divorce.
Hey, if you never get married, you can't get divorced. You can't blame his logic.
It's
the guy's got
funny
logic.
because like I kind of like believe him. Like
Yeah.
he's just like scared. It's kind of like the most genuine like reason we've had on the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's just like
Right.
look,
Instead of blaming finances or something. Yeah.
well, yeah, or if yeah, he's not like finances, and it doesn't seem he's like, oh, I want to be with another woman or like this or like that. You know what I'm talking about? He's just like,
Yeah.
I am like afraid that like we're gonna make a commitment and then like it's not gonna work out. Like I have like
Messier.
issues.
Divorce is messier than a traditional breakup.
Yeah, he's like he's afraid. He's afraid.
Yes.
It's like he like knows it's like internal. Like I'm like I don't know. I don't want to give him too much benefit of the doubt because men are always awful on this show. But I will give him credit of the most genuine, at least presented reason for why not proposing.
Yeah. You shouldn't have gotten on his side this early, Max, because now he's gonna kill a penguin in episode 4.
Right, yeah, that is probably going to happen.
It happens every time with these men on these shows.
So let's get to Sizakel or Kelly and
Is it Kelly? I think
SZA.
it's Kelly and Lindley.
Sure, Kelly and Lindley together for 6 months, half a year, and on the ultimatum.
Hey,
I when I saw that, I was all about it.
you can't spend your life waiting around. You know,
The heart
got to do it.
The heart knows what it wants.
That's right.
They used to be neighbors. Then he asked her to be his girlfriend. She says when they were friends, she used to be able to confide in him about everything, but now she's lost her friend. So
neighbors to friends to together within a matter of how long? I'm curious.
I don't know, quickly. And now they can't talk as she doesn't feel like she can communicate as well.
Yeah.
And he said he wants to get married 3 months in.
That's a red flag.
And
I mean, if this were I don't know though. Again, it could be a cultural thing that we're missing here. I don't know. 3 months is
she doesn't really seem on board. He's giving Sizakel the ultimatum because he only needs people he wants to grow with in his life right now.
Okay. My neighbor. That's who.
Yes. I did get a red flag from Aiden right before the speed dating. He says he's excited to be a single man. Freedom, he says.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I feel like not a lot happens during the speed dating, but we can talk about some of it. Like, I just feel...
It wasn't a lot. It really wasn't.
Yeah.
So a couple people make connections. We got Linda Lee and Labo make a connection.
Yeah. Kanya is funny here. Kanya says she's an entrepreneur, and Aiden asks her, like, oh, are you like a workaholic? And it really pisses her off.
Yeah,
she's really not. She's like really offended.
Yeah.
He's like just trying to make conversation.
She also seems pissed off that no one has given the follow-up question of, oh, what businesses do you have?
Yeah, because they're like,
no one gave her that follow-up.
Because no one gives a shit. They're probably like, oh, you're probably just an influencer saying you're an entrepreneur.
You probably just collected FTs or something.
Yeah, probably.
You call yourself an entrepreneur.
Well, because she also, like, when she's talking to Genesis, she says, I'm an interior decorator and other things.
It's
like, okay, whatever.
Crypto.
Yeah, you're a bullshit artist.
AMC stock.
She says in confessional, all the guys are 6 and 7s. Go off.
I know. Yes, queen.
Yes. But
I do love how petty she is. She is fantastic. Yeah,
She does connect with Nola though, because they have close birthdays. So if you have a close birthday with someone, that's a really good sign.
that is great.
Yes.
She really did get excited about that. She was like, "When? What day?"
Oh my God, we have close birthdays.
Oh, let's get married. You
Nola
gotta
and
marry a birthday buddy. If you ever meet a birthday buddy in real life, you gotta get married to him.
yeah.
That's why I always tell my wife, if I meet Denzel Washington in real life, we gotta get a divorce. Gotta marry Denzel. I'm sorry.
Inkateco and Courtney connect. They both want a partner who makes them laugh. You know, that's pretty unique.
That is very unique. I like that.
Yes.
What about a partner that's like good looking, or that's fun too.
No. Everybody on these shows is always like, I don't care about looks. I just care about. I'd rather be with somebody that makes me laugh than someone that's ugly.
Yeah.
Than someone that's hot.
I need my bare. If Jessica was on this season, she'd be like, my bare minimum is someone who owns a lithium mine. Bare minimum. I need a big old lithium rock on my finger. Thank you very much.
Courtney and Genesis. Genesis has walked on top of a bus in motion, but then we learn it's a bus that doesn't have a roof, though. So it's just like a double-decker bus. It's like he made it seem at first.
So yeah, he made it sound like he climbed up to the roof of a bus
with a roof.
But really, he's just on an open double-decker bus, and he's just walking down the aisle. Like, congratulations, my man.
I look like Michael Jackson. Yeah,
he was doing the moonwalk.
Once I ascended to the heavens. Did you take an escalator? Yes.
Yes, I went to the top of the Mall of America. Well, not the roof, just the top floor.
I literally flew. Were you in an airplane? Yes.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool.
I walked on clouds in an airplane.
In an airplane.
Going through the clouds. SZA Kelly tells Isaac that she doesn't want kids and doesn't know if she wants to get married till she's 40 or 50. So interesting.
It's a great place for her to be.
Yes.
Made him. Yeah.
She also thinks that Inkateco is so hot that she lost concentration. Wow.
Woo.
Well, just wait till you see him walk on a double-decker bus or an open roof bus.
It's how I feel when I see penguins at the zoo. I'm like, I can't even think straight right now.
I was pretty jealous of these people at the roller rink date. That sounded fun. They even got pizza. It was like a 10-year-old's birthday party.
It is great. Yeah.
Sick.
Are you a good skater?
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
I know.
I'd be like Ruth. I'd be falling down right and left.
Well, I don't know if I'm a good skater, but I can skate. I mean, I haven't skated in a long time. I never had any problems, really.
Can you do like 360s? You do like a 360?
No, I mean, I can just like skate in a. I can balance.
Can you do skating limbo? You know how they do that at skating rinks?
Yeah, I can't do like I can only limbo when I'm on roller skates though. I can go all the way.
Really?
Yeah, wow. That's when I.
But you can't do it flat-footed.
No, I can't do it unless I'm on roller skates. Gives me my mojo. Yeah, Courtney never roller skated before, which is very impressive. Never.
She must not have had friends when she was 10 years old.
Yeah, she must have been.
That's where all the birthday parties were.
She must have been like, is it Amy from the last season of Love is Blind? She wasn't invited to, people wouldn't come to her birthday parties. It's like Courtney was invited to birthday parties. So
yes.
Yeah. So Ruth and Nola reveals he's an aspiring actor, and Ruth asks him to perform a monologue as if he's lost his daughter.
Now, Max, you've done your fair share of acting. You are an academic when it comes to acting. How do you?
I mean, I was crying. I was like, "Oh my god, he must have really lost a daughter."
Wow.
I think it was real.
So, what are we thinking? Juilliard? Was he a Juilliard grad?
I think he's going to be nominated for Best Picture, just like Best Actor, just like District 9 was nominated for Best Picture.
Move aside Charlton Copley. I think we found the next big star of South Africa.
I just can't believe an aspiring actor was on a reality show. When was the last
Yeah,
time?
that's so weird. You never see that these days.
No.
You really don't.
Next year, you're telling me some of these people are influencers or models. That
Yeah.
would be mind-blowing.
Hey, you got to get your foot in the door. You know, you got to start somewhere. Everybody remembers George Clooney from his little stint on reality TV before he got his big start.
Yeah, he was on The Real World's Cancun.
He was the one that kept getting into drunken fights, right?
Yep.
Great.
So Lindley and Sizzikelly, Sizzikelly and Lindley. We think
these two are the toughest. They're the toughest
they're
with
hard.
their names. It's correct us, please, folks.
Well, he comes out and says,
Can we refrain from calling each other baby?
He now that they're exes, no more baby.
Yeah.
No more baby talk. No more goo goo gaga in the roller rink.
Call me stranger from now on.
Yes.
That's what I prefer.
You don't know me anymore.
Sad.
She ends up,
but it's fair. He's sticking to the rules. He's a rule follower.
Yeah. Ruth. Who talks next? Someone.
Well, we got Nola and Ruth. I think
that's it. Nola and Ruth. He tells her, or someone tells someone, you are every man's dream. He tells her you're every man's dream and says, how would you feel being my wife? And she's into it. She's into it.
Yeah. Ruth is she's game on here in these first 2 episodes. She's flirting. She's having a good time. She's loud about it too in like the cocktail bar.
Yeah.
Isaac doesn't like it very much, but Ruth is embracing this experience.
Yes. I would be so pissed off if I heard there was a roller rink and I had to go do salsa dancing. That would be very upsetting to me.
Yeah, man, you really get the shit end of the stick if you're on the.
I could do a 10-year-old's birthday party, or I could go do salsa dancing.
Yeah, no fun.
Yeah, but Aiden can't dance, but he said he found it sexy, spicy, and interesting. He's just afraid of divorce, though.
Wow. Those are all the words I would use to describe Aiden.
Ingateko and Tabi enjoy dancing with each other. Dancing with Ruth, or dancing with somebody made Isaac miss Ruth. I forget who he danced with. And Kanya accuses Ingateko of being flirty. He does not like this. He doesn't like being accused.
No.
A lot of jealousy going on.
A lot of it. Yep.
Do you think that this is like the first season of the Ultimatum where like maybe some of the people hadn't watched the American version and when they signed up for it and Netflix misled them like they were like, it's a love show where you're going to strengthen your relationship.
Yes. You're going to do a trial relationship with someone else just to challenge you. Yeah.
I don't even think they told them that much, though.
Probably not.
From what they said about the first season, they were like, you're just going to strengthen your marriage.
They do seem really bothered
by
this whole experiment. Like they do not seem comfortable at all.
They could have been misled.
Yes.
Isaac and Kanya. Isaac asks her how she's feeling. She says she wanted to see how Ingateko would act when he thought she wasn't looking. And she doesn't like it. Yeah. He's flirting.
She wanted him to be breaking plates and glasses on the ground, screaming.
Yeah.
That's what she wanted.
But her and Isaac start to get into each other, and she tells Isaac she's most into him, and that's when Ingateko comes and pulls her away because he gets jealous.
Wow.
It's a jealousy off.
Did Isaac also have a December birthday or something? Did I miss something here?
Probably. We need to look up everyone's birthdays, get a birthday chart going around to see who's the most compatible. It's not a traditional horoscope chart with like signs and who's closer. It's just whose birthdays are the closest or the most compatible.
Right.
We should create a new
We'll look it up and then it'll be like long legs and it'll be like a pentagram of birthdays.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This could be a really new way to make a lot of money, a new horoscope type thing, but it's just based on close birthdays. I think
Yes.
we could really do it. Inkateko and Kanya, he says, I want to be the only man to make you laugh and I will always love you. He says, give us time to get back to that place. She says she's not waiting another December because she wants to get married
For
on
her
her
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
Or maybe equidistant between their birthdays.
I mean, I really think that's what it is.
Everything revolves
She
around
is
her
really
birthday.
obsessed with her birthday. This is a big day for her.
I'm not waiting another birthday.
It's a really big day.
Let's get into the episode 2, into the cocktail party. Inkateko says Kanye's everything he's wanted, but now they have this toxic energy. It's time to be selfish. Okay, baby. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
The flirt, fucking talk to people
Yeah.
and drink cocktail.
Slightly flirt a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So Nola and Tabi, he says he's gonna give her a foot massage every day. I know. In their trial marriage, Eleba was watching this, and she says she hates listening to this, and she feels very disrespected.
I don't think I can ever get, feet horny.
Yeah, she doesn't feel like she can get feet horny, so she's very disrespected. Yeah.
Feet horny is very important in a relationship.
Yeah, but Nola thinks Labo's just trying to ruin his night, you know? He thinks the vibes aren't good, and he thinks she's just blowing things out of proportion. Maybe if she talked to people about feet, things could improve for her.
Yeah, why let's just all go foot crazy here.
If everybody's expected it's 2024 and you have to suck toes, things would be a lot better for everybody.
That's right. And if everybody had close to the same birthday, it'd be ideal.
Okay.
Really.
If your birthdays are far apart, end your marriage. All right.
Can we please all start conceiving at the same time? Can we get on a schedule here?
Inkateko and Kelly, she's an introvert and an extrovert. Oh my god, that is so quirky. She's a manic pixie dream girl.
That's giving Drew, okay?
Yeah, that is. 500 Days of Drew right there. Oh my god. Can you believe Inkateko is also a singer? Can you believe we have a singer on the show?
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
What can't he do?
Oh, somebody's promoting themselves using a reality TV show?
He's gonna be dancing on Dancing with the Stars in no time.
I want genuine people on the Ultimatum. Genuine crazy people. Isaac and Ruth, they reconnect to make sure they're okay. Ruth tries to get Isaac to spill the beans about who he's interested in, and he refuses. But they're both like, yeah, we like people, but they're both, they're playing fire truck,
Yeah.
They're not gonna let each other know. No way, Jose.
Nope.
These two have toxic energy. This is not a good relationship.
It's the worst.
These two are the worst. Yeah.
They're definitely breaking up and potentially getting another partner on this show, I think.
Yeah.
That's my prediction for them.
Labo and
it was rough from the start. They were the first couple featured. And right off the bat, it was messy. Yeah.
Nothing has been good.
Yep.
Labo and Aiden wants to learn about himself. She cries. Oh, no, she doesn't cry. She tells us in confessional she thinks Nola intentionally is making it so she can hear everything he is saying. And he says Nola seems like a calm, cool, and collected guy, but she says he doesn't even let me know when he's upset or mad. And Aiden goes, oh, he disconnects, would rather not engage. I do that too. And he thinks, oh, I think that would make me a good partner for Labo, because, I'm just like her current partner.
Yeah. That's exactly what she needs.
That'd be good.
More of the bad thing.
I also shut down and don't connect, so I think that would make me good for her.
Yeah.
She can deal with somebody just like this asshole.
So she puts up with that. Okay, great.
Yeah, so I can help her continue to put up with that. She should just get used to it. This thing making her unhappy.
That's so cute. That's so cute.
And then she gets to hear Nola call Ruth sweetheart.
He's the one that calls everyone babe too, right?
Yeah.
So
But he says it just comes out naturally. It came out naturally. It wasn't intentional. It's who he is. Natural.
he's slapping asses on the street.
It's natural.
It's natural. It's normal.
It's normal.
Everybody does it.
Yes. Genesis and Tabby. Genesis goes to talk to Tabby. Tabby says, "Do you realize you were the only person that didn't go to talk to your ex at this party?" And he tells us he didn't feel emotionally okay to talk to her. Tabby feels rejected, and she walks out and cries. And this is where Aiden comes and comforts her.
Oh,
But she does say, "I am the one who brought him, and I gave the ultimatum. What did I expect?" So a little, maybe one of the first people in the ultimatum to ever self-reflect. Yeah. It's like, what did you expect?
It's rare. Yeah,
I know.
I did feel really bad for Tabby in this. She looked really sad.
She realized
kind of
she fucked up.
Yeah, that this whole reality TV thing made a mistake.
Yeah, maybe giving somebody an ultimatum where they're going to be in a trial marriage, maybe it's not a good idea.
But what if Neil Blomkamp ends up following her on Instagram? It could be all worth it, dude.
Yeah, she could star in District 11.
Yes, that's sick.
Well, and Aiden's comfort makes her say that Aiden is ticking the right boxes and could be a partner for her in the trial marriage,
Could be cute.
Comfort could be cute. Isaac storms out of the cocktail party because he has reached his breaking point because he thinks Ruth is being disrespectful.
Because she looks happy.
Yeah, and he wonders what she's doing behind his back. Is she also being happy behind his back? She's smiling behind his back?
She should be at home in the dark, lights off, waiting for my text.
Yes.
Waiting for my good night
Not
text.
calling me, not coming over while I'm with the other. While I'm not with another woman. We get a painting ceramics date. I don't know. Why are we doing little kids' birthday parties? It's so weird.
It's fun.
So funny.
That's why. I did see them. They were doing hand turkeys, weren't they? At one point,
it was like all arts and crafts.
Little feathers they had. They were making Christmas ornaments too.
Yeah, I thought they were going to go to Discovery Zone next. I was really interested in what was going to happen.
The ball pit, yeah.
Yeah, Lindley is really into this. He won't even give Tabby eye contact because he's so into his painting. He's a true artist.
Yeah.
And then people go to Dreambox and they do like dress up photos. They're all so into it because they're all influencers and they're like, "Oh my god, sets! Wow!"
The producers are like, "What should we? All right, let's give these guys
let's into a little kid photo place.
Let's go, yeah,
for family portraits
where it costs $75 a person to get in."
Yes,
yeah.
Isaac and Layla, we get more birthday talk. She wants to make his upcoming birthday special. But then she realizes that her birthday is far away from his upcoming birthday. So she's like, it's not going to work out. It sucks.
Yeah, nope.
Very sad. Ruth is happy with Nola because she might end up falling in love with him.
Whoa.
He tells us he's scared of this relationship because of the position it puts him in with Lebo.
I think Ultimatum Queer Love is the only other one where we've seen people like falling in love this fast.
Are you saying that Ruth might be a lesbian? Is that what you're saying?
Ruth and Nola.
Yeah.
They are really, really into each other. Like, right.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know. Courtney and Inkateco, he initials their names in like a heart on like his whatever piece he's making. And he also feels Courtney will sharpen his intelligence. He's going to use her like a tool and dispose of her. He's the pencil. She's the sharpener. And then he's going to toss her when she no longer is useful. Wow. That's what I think.
When the pencil's down to the eraser.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So it's got a little while, I'd say.
Yeah. Kanya just continues to not like the guys. She doesn't like anyone. She likes
She's
Nola.
hilarious.
She likes Nola, feels it's monotonous. She feels the same way about Genesis, and she friend zones Aiden. So she's just like,
I love it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Totally. She's there for one reason and one reason only.
Yes.
It's just to force this guy to propose.
But then we get to the real party foul of the episode, which is Aiden and Sissa Kelly are hanging out, and he talks about how he misses Courtney. Like, you're bringing up your ex? Like, what a party foul. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on. Like, this is really great, but how
should
much...
be calling Sissa Kelly babe, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Doing all that. Talking about your birthdays.
I'm having so much fun with you, but it really just makes me think of how much fun I'd be having if my ex was here. Oh yeah, that's a real cool thing to say. And then SZA starts crying, which is also a party foul. She shouldn't be crying. You're on a date. Total party foul.
In a place like that? Are you kidding? How could you cry there?
It's called the dream box, not the nightmare box. Come on here. Yeah. Literally asks Tabi, would you say yes if I chose you? And she says, I'm going to go get another paintbrush. That's what every guy wants to hear. Will you marry me?
Romantic.
Will you marry me? I'm going to go get another paintbrush. At least we all know a good answer whenever we want to get out of something.
Yeah, I need to go get another paintbrush. Yeah, you use that at work with your boss.
Are you finished with those reports that I want to get for you? I got to go get another paintbrush, boss. I'll be right back.
Which would work great if you were a painter, like if you were painted homes or something.
I think it might work anytime because we just throw people off. Be like,
yes,
okay,
yes.
He needs to get another paintbrush. I can't
get another paintbrush. He's clearly working on a project that requires paint.
It just flummoxes people so much they just need to get out of it. Genesis and SZA, they really understand each other. He says he feels she is a replica of him, a clone.
That's cool.
Yes.
Now that's the type of District 9 shit that I like to
hear. We're getting fucking Blomkampy now. Here. Okay. She points out a hanging flower and says it's mistletoe, and I'm like, are we gonna get a fucking smooch here? I'm getting, we love smooches.
Yep.
But he doesn't even know what it is, and then she's teaching him, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna teach him how to kiss under mistletoe? This is gonna be so hot.
There's not even mistletoe there.
I know. You're inventing it. You're like totally just constructing this whole thing.
Everybody in South Africa just wants it to be December already.
Yeah, they're all
Please, all of our birthdays are coming up.
But then she bails. She bails on Christmas and on birthday. On their birthdays, the most important ones.
That's like kind of fucked up.
I know. It's part of the war on
You're
Christmas.
Like, you know what mistletoe is? You have to kiss underneath it. But just kidding. I'm not gonna kiss you.
Yeah, it was mean. Another party foul. It's really fucked up.
Yeah.
People don't know how to party. It's really fucked up.
I know.
Learn to party, guys. Let's get to the day of the choice. In a confessional, Ruth says, I like Nola, but it's too risky for my relationship. So I want to pick Lindley. And Lindley is also into it, but they meet up. They both want something different and to work on things. She says at the end of it, she feels confused and conflicted and feels bad for leading Nola on.
Guess I'll see you tonight.
She's excited about the prospect of Lindley and her matching up at this point.
Yeah. Yep.
Guess I'll see you tonight.
Guess I'll see you tonight.
I'll see you tonight.
Son? What's up? Son?
I look like Michael Jackson. Michael,
Aiden and Tabi, they also meet up. They say they balance each other out. She's high energy. He's boring. They really line up.
They line up perfect.
Yeah. He asks if she'll point out his flaws that he has and correct him. She says she already has a list prepared and is ready to criticize his every action. So they're
That's
ready. Yeah, it's really romantic.
That's the best way to start off a relationship is to
Yeah.
start making lists about your least
Yeah,
favorite
she
things
has a
about
whole
the other
list at
person.
home, all
Yeah.
rolled out like Santa's list. It's really long.
Yeah.
He has it prepared.
Yep. Every couple has a list, and every day in the relationship they go over the things that they don't like
Yes,
about the other
it's really
person,
good to criticize.
and that's what keeps a relationship strong throughout the year.
Mhm. Let's get to the choice.
It is ox galore.
It is Ox galore.
Oxgalore. That was a Bond villain, right?
Yes,
Oxgalore.
Ox galore. Yeah. Aiden says the lady he chooses will challenge him the most, but not make his 3 weeks really difficult. You know, he wants a
Yeah.
challenge, but he also wants to hang out and play Xbox. You know,
I
he
just
wants,
don't want to put too much effort into this.
yeah, he doesn't want to have to take out the garbage.
Yeah, I just want to sit around watching District 9 over and over again.
SZA says she had fun, but it was hard realizing she could lose her ex forever. She said what really stood out for her was Dreambox because Genesis really stood out to her. He was really fun. He says he likes how she loves laughing. You know, Tabi says she felt rejected at the party, but it led to her being interested in Aiden. There's a lot of back and forth here. You know, it's just
Yep.
let's just get to. Isaac says he had a good chat with everyone except for his ex.
Wow, shots fired.
I know.
I'm coming to this table tonight to fucking shoot my shots at my ex.
Was it called for? I don't think so.
No,
Was it
not at all.
necessary? Yes, it was necessary. It had to happen. Uncalled for, but necessary.
I want her to know that I am burning this thing to the ground today.
Yeah, she was very upset. But alas, she chose Nola, and she says her anger towards Isaac drove her to do this.
I love a good spite relationship.
Yeah, it's just a spite relationship. She's like, I don't even want to do this. I just hate you.
Yep, I love that.
Yes, and he chooses her back. Yes. Isaac says he doesn't know if he's threatened by Nola, but he doesn't like having to trust him. That's a weird way of saying you're threatened by someone.
Yeah.
A weird way of admitting it.
You're basically just admitting it.
Yeah. Courtney chooses Genesis. Inkateco thought he had it in the bag with Courtney.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yikes. Courtney says she thought her and Genesis could have a deep and lighthearted conversations. And Genesis says, I think I need to take a leap of faith. This is basically after he basically says Izakel would be a much better fit than Courtney. And he chooses Courtney back, right? So
yes,
they're a pair, yeah.
Much.
This is where I feel like the drama finally truly begins.
Yes.
At the end of this episode.
Yes. Like we might actually get some people paired together that didn't even want to be together.
I think a few.
Yeah. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, that hasn't happened since Ultimatum season 1, correct?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So,
like, SZA Kelly, she cries and walks off when it's her turn to choose, and that's the cliffhanger. Like, because she doesn't even know. I mean, and Genesis is basically picking somebody who he knows he shouldn't really even be with.
Yeah, I love
because
that.
Courtney picked him, and he's like, "Well, I don't want to be a jerk."
Wild card.
So yeah, so SZA is choosing somebody she doesn't want to be with. Inkateco is choosing somebody he doesn't want to be with. And we don't even know how the rest of them are going to unfold.
I love it.
Yeah.
Because you know there's going to be more spite relationships coming.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah. It's great.
Nothing will ever top the first Ultimatum ceremony, though, where everybody quit. That was amazing.
Yes.
The proposals and the quitting. Just incredible.
Yep. There was a lot more alcohol flowing in that season.
Yeah.
Than any of the others. There hasn't been a lot of alcohol in this season.
No.
But hopefully we can change that.
Yeah. Well, we've been told it gets pretty crazy, so I'm excited.
I am too.
Yes.
I think there's a lot of jealousy on this season already, so that's a good building block to a great season.
Yeah. Well, we will be back recapping more episodes of The Ultimatum, and we'll be back tomorrow. That is Tuesday, July 16th, recapping The Mole episodes 9 and 10. That's the finale of The Mole season 2. Very exciting.
Very exciting. Then we got Too Hot to Handle coming up as well.
Yes. You heard it here first.
We're going to do it. We're
Latest
finally
season.
going to do a season of Too Hot.
Yes. Not too hot for us.
No.
All
It's
right.
like lukewarm.
Yes. Well, thank you for joining us here, and we will see you soon. Okay. Bye. It's the place you go when you finish your show. We're your two best friends. Our names are Max and Ben. We're self-proclaimed television experts. It's Reality Alert.
Guess I'll see you tonight.